Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get Out of Your Own Way and Unlock the Mindset of Success. I gotta tell you, I am fired up here today because today I'm going to talk about something that comes up kind of in the background. Doesn't come up a lot in terms of the foreground where people are like, here's my challenge, here's my issue, what can we do with it? But it's definitely an underlying issue that comes up a lot, and I call it having your cake and eating it too. Now, I'm sure you are familiar with that term, but here's what I mean when I talk about it in the context of success and obviously being more successful. So a lot of people, they think that in order to be successful, I need to work really hard, right? I need to put in the hours, put in the time, and work really hard. And from that, I will get a level of success, whether that is, more clients, more money, get the promotion, the team in terms of leadership does a better job with that. Regardless, they get this level of success over here. And that is certainly true. There definitely is a relationship between putting in the time, doing the work, and getting good results. Obviously, we all understand that. But here's where people get a little bit confused, and here's where there's some challenge. People think that there is a direct relationship, one-to-one direct relationship, meaning the more time I put in, the more successful or the more potential for success that I have. And that's where we get into trouble, because it actually you are able to have your cake and eat it too. And by that I mean that there is a threshold value in terms of the amount of time that you need to put into something in order to get the requisite amount of success. It's a lot like GPA. I remember I went to Duke, and one of the things that I really had to get early on, because all these kids were smarter than me, was I just had to get an 85 on my tests or quizzes or whatever came up. In high school, I was used to getting 95s. Fine, I need to get 85s on these bad boys. And there's really no difference between an 87, a 92, a 91, or an 85. I just needed to get my 85s, get doing, because you know what? That was going to get me a B. And you know what a B got me? A 3.0 at a highly accredited university here in the United States. Okay? There was a threshold value. All right. And the same thing is true, like I said, when it comes to being more successful. You can absolutely work at a certain level. You can put in the time. But then once you get to that threshold value, then the success is totally reasonable, totally plausible, and actually very possible for you to have. However, in order to be able to do that, to have your cake and eat it too, you have to work on the areas that are important and that are really impactful to your success. And this is the mistake that a lot of people make. They don't look at it as, they just look at their list of all these things they need to do, and they just go through it versus taking that list and applying the 80-20 rule and saying, all right, what is it that I can do that will actually help me be more successful? What will have a bigger bang for my buck in order, if I get this thing done, it will have a disproportionately large impact on my ability to get to more clients, to get that promotion, to get the team running better, to whatever the case may be. Okay? And in order to do that, you got to spend a few minutes and just jotting down. I have a hit list of things. So for me, if I'm able to spend time doing presentations, if I'm able to spend time doing content, if I'm able to spend time, doing presentations, doing content. When I said content, I meant video, but also podcasts. When I kind of do some of these things, if I'm spending time inviting people to my Facebook group, these are things, and there's like a few more, but let's just say those are the 4 things that contribute to 80% of my success as a business owner, which is more clients. Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to spend 80% of my time in those areas. Versus what a lot of people do is they spend 80% of their time in areas that give them 20% of their results. And that's why they're tired, and that's why they're worn out, and that's why they put in more work, and that's why they think they need to do more effort, and that's why they're not able to be as successful in terms of doing stuff and getting results, because they have diminishing returns. But when you understand that there's an 80-20 principle in play, and you understand that there's some things that you need to do to be successful, and if you do those 3 or 4 or 5 things, that there's a threshold value, and once you reach that, you'll actually get the types of results that you're looking for, well then, ladies and gentlemen, you too can have your cake and eat it too. You can have a level of success that gets you to where you want to go without working like a dog 72 hours a day, thinking that you need to keep doing more work in order to get to where you need to. All right?